It's complicated. That is the classic line that married men use in order to buy time. Let's get into it. Okay.
Well, I noticed you have on a ring. You're married?
Well, I'm actually getting divorced, but I still keep the ring going. But yeah,
Oh,
so
really?
we're on the outs.
You're on the what?
Outs.
Outs?
Yeah, I'm kind of done with my marriage. She's done with me, unfortunately. But I think I think it'll be best. I think it'll be best.
Why is she done with you?
It's kind of personal. I don't want to really get into that, but
Okay.
so that's why I don't mind talking to an attractive young lady like yourself.
Oh. That's so sweet.
So what else is happening in your life? Everything good? I mean,
Well, I just had to help my sister out with her rent last month, and it's just been, a lot for me. So it's just been I've been going through a lot, helping my family out financially.
financial, that's tough, especially during this time of year, the holidays coming up, and I imagine it's really tough. So anything I can do to give you a few dollars, maybe to help you out?
Yeah, that would be wonderful. That would make my day.
All right, let me see what I can. There you go.
Thank you.
Did that help you?
Well,
Oh, you want more than that?
yeah, I can.
Oh.
Whenever a man is trying to gain buy-in with a woman, he automatically comes on the offense versus the defense. She'll ask him, is he married? And he says, yes. That's a signal of forthcoming, and he wants to portray as he's honest. But then he gives the backdrop, and the backdrop, or the secret weapon that he uses, typically works. He'll say, oh, we're going through something. Or he'll say, oh, it's complicated. But when he says that it's complicated, that's the code name for I'm a coward. Yeah, it's a code name for I am a coward. What he's actually saying is, yes, I'm married, but I still want to have some of the fun like single people without any consequences. And so he's finding a loophole into what he's interested in for the moment. Do you know, like 77% of the people who say that they have emotional turmoil at home or emotional issues at home, out of the 77% of the people who said that, only 14% of them actually leave the home. And so where the side chick or the person with whom he's trying to date or with whom he's trying to gain the buy-in from thinks that he's going to eventually end up with her. In actuality, no, he's not going to end up with that person. And the only thing that he's leaving is that he's going to leave that person with ill feelings, and he's going to leave her self-esteem damaged. You have to be careful of the manipulation that you fall prey to from a married man. The other tactic that he uses is the misunderstanding tactic. He'll say, oh, she doesn't understand me, or she doesn't listen to me anymore. And that's just gaining time or buying time long enough for him to go window shopping and see who is taking the bait with the coupons that he's throwing out. And typically the person that's taking the bait with the coupons he's throwing out, he's going to use that person and keep coming at that person with the victim stories. So as long as you're sticking around, he's going to always hit you with the victim story. Oh, she did this, she did that, she's done that. Just gaining buy-in. Yeah. Do you know that only 5% of the men that have side chicks that actually leave the marriage only 5% end up in real relationships after the marriage. Only 5%. And so here you have a lot of women that have married men, and all they're doing is using them as an outlet. And you have to be careful of allowing somebody to buy time with you. And in this particular video, he uses money as the issue, because 60% of all side relationships start with money. Because a person will ask for your cash app first before they even attempt to know your character. And so what married men do is that they try to find this loophole and they open it up as big as they can. So they'll keep poking holes at the character. They'll keep poking holes at your lifestyle. They'll keep poking holes at your issues and your weakness to see which one of them is the opening to get the buy-in with you. And once he does that, he'll keep prying, keep going in. And once he gets in, then and only then, he'll try to use you up for as much as he can and get everything out of you. And when married men get a side chick, they treat them like an emotional Airbnb. Yeah. Do you know that side chicks are 3 times more likely to end up depressed? Side chicks are 3 times more likely to end up with anxiety. Side chicks are 3 times more likely to diminish their thoughts about themselves or their feelings about themselves. They end up feeling like nobody wants them. So how do I overcome these married men that's always approaching me? Or how do I overcome all of these issues? Because I continue to attract married men, or I've dealt with married men, and I want to stop. And it's real simple. Married men are above your pay grade. The only thing married men comes with is confusion, cleverness, and despair, period. You don't have enough space in your life that you can afford a married man. The mortgage is too high. The payments are too high. So it's just simple. Don't even have a conversation or converse with a married man. Because every time you converse with a married man, you'll end up with the short end of the stick. Remember, only 14% actually leave. The ones that's always saying that they're complicated. So I don't want you to fall prey to somebody who already has somebody. So ladies, let's keep it a buck. You're never layaway material. If a man can't show up whole, intact, and fully available, he doesn't deserve you. You weren't born to do reruns. You weren't born to do reovers or redos. God never intended you to be the side person. No, he has something better out there for you. And now is not the time for you to settle for what's already been used.